Hi guys, this is Linda at 360 Aquatic. I'm here to give you guys our March store tour. We're starting off with our betta wall. We got huge assortments of bettas, koi galaxies, crown tails, rose tails, you name it, we got it. And we also have a bunch of goodies for your bettas if you guys are trying to come and get some bettas. More bettas over here. We're also having a promotion for Adopt a Betta. If you guys always wanted a betta, it is one per family. Come grab your bettas. Also, while we're here, go ahead and show our tissue culture. We just got a nice fresh batch of tissue culture from UNS. All really high quality stuff for you guys that like the tissue cultures. There's that. We also got UNS tanks, these nano ones. These are the 4.6 gallons. And then on the other side, we have these cute little cube ones. They're about 1.5 gallons. So there are those. And then we got these little lobsters. Look at that guy. Okay, here is our planet tanks. Nacris, Talananthera, bunch of goodies. More goodies in this tank also. We also have huge, beautiful discus right here. Look at those guys. Beautiful, beautiful. It's our crypt tank. We keep all of our crypts in this tank. Great for low light, low maintenance tanks. Here, Java Fern Windelov, Java Fern. More plants for you guys. More orange lobsters. More plants. This Christmas moss on a bridge right here. More plants. Anubias nana petite on lava rocks. Already on rocks for you guys. This is our female betta sorority tank, and then we have some tangerine mollies in here. They're really great at eating algae. Here are crypt on driftwood and more plants. Another female betta sorority tank. These mainly have a lot of galaxy black cat bettas, and then autos. Great algae cleaning crew. Ideally 3 or more of them. They prefer to be in a school. They get about 2 to 2.5 inches max size, and I do need a chair as usual. The cons of being short. I need my handy dandy stool wherever I go. In this tank we have an assortment of nano fish which have already been fed. Don't be fooled by them. Some gold tetras in here, emerald eye rasboras. We also have some micro rasbora rubescent in here, danios, and I think maybe 4 or 5 of the emerald dwarf danios left. I know we sold out of those already, but I think there's a few lingering in there. Here, small school of rummy nose tetra left. We are getting some more in soon, but if you really want rummy nose, we got them. Just a small school left of them. In this tank, we have our leopard longfin danios. Schooling fish also. And in this tank, my favorite, nano fish, the ember rasboras, also known as ember tetras. It's going to be those little orange boys right there. And then we have the rasbora hengelis. They're also known as pork chops, just because that little pattern on the side of their belly apparently makes them look like pork chops. And then here we have beautiful, look at that, the emperor tetras. They get slightly larger at full size, but they are absolutely fun to watch. Look at them. All right, moving on. We have basmati rainbows in here, more emperor tetras, slightly larger, and then I think some emerald rainbows, and then blueberry tetras. Those guys right there are called blueberry tetras. Really interesting. Haven't seen those before. We just got those in. So that's that tank. Just a brief stop here since we're passing it by. Our plastic decor section, and then we do have these shells for your shell dwellers, people that are into those Tanganykan fish. You need a little home for them to breed in or something. Got some shells for plecos, hidey holes for pistos, etc. But yeah, we got a whole rack of plastic decor for you guys. Alright, moving on here. Platinum rice fish, and also what looks like harlequin rasboras, and Odessa barbs, and silver tipped brass tetras. Over here, same assortment, more Odessa barbs. They somehow snuck over there, but they're mainly supposed to be over here. Anubias nana petite. Here we have the Pristella tetras, gorgeous fish, a bunch of moss balls, and we have a mono shrimp in this tank also, the smaller size. Here are more harlequin rasboras, and then big clumps of goose and Anubias nana petite for you guys. Over here, large size Odessa barbs. We've got more basmati rainbows, brilliant rasboras, which are going to be closer to the top, smaller guys like that. A small Congo tetras in here. We also have lots of rocks lining the floor, dragonstone over there, all the way down. And then if you go on the other side, we'll have more. I'll show you when we get there. Here we have orange sparkled rice fish, and these look like potentially red phantoms. We gotta label these guys. Red phantoms, and let's see, penguin tetras are still in there too. I think we got a small school of those guys left. Here we have the dwarf Tomasi cichlid. Neat little dudes. Bristlenose plecos. And I don't know if you guys can see them. It's kind of hard to see them, but those little weird dents in the sand right there, you can kind of see it there and there. Those are freshwater flounders. They do get around 6 inches, but they're neat little things. Sand, I feel like, is a must for them. They love to burrow themselves like this. Here we have neon dwarf rainbows. Cute little fish. The male full grown gets like this really big hump on its head. And then here we have, oh, look at those cuties. Glass catfish. They need to be in schools because they like to stick together like this, and also they require a strong current in your tank because they love to stay still and kind of swim in place like that. And then we have our sumo loaches. This is the first time we got these. Really cute niche looking fish if you guys are into that. And then I can't remember that guy. He's called horseface loach. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, so we have those. And then here we have our vampire shrimp. They are filter feeders. See what he's doing? He's kind of like, they have their hands sticking out and they stick it in their mouth when they catch something in it. They're doing it right now, yep. Those guys are really cute. And we got a whole bunch of them in this recently, so come by and grab some. In this tank, we have our albino millennium rainbows, our diamond tetras, and blue rainbows. And we also have black phantoms in this tank. So look at that. As we're passing by, we do have some red claw crabs here. Black rose, neocaridina shrimp. These are our sparkling gouramis. Let me get a nice view on these guys if they would stop moving so much. Neat little guys. And then we got these guys in. These are baby imperial ranger plecos. They do get 4 to 5 inches at max size. Google also says they may potentially get up to 11.8 inches, but they are cute little ones. They have, like, when they get full grown, their fin looks like a huge sail, which is really fantastic to look at. All right, so there are those. Then we have black really and orange really in this tank. We are running a little bit low in our shrimp stock, but we just ordered some, so we should be fully stocked on shrimp in the next like 2 days. We should get all those in. Here's our Blue Dream shrimp tank, and then in this tank we have green jades, red rillies, and blue rillies. And here are our caridina shrimp. We also have chili rasboras in this tank. The lighting's kind of bad over here, so you can't really see. Up there, Bloody Mary shrimp, and then fire red shrimp. And then here, we have the green kubotai rasboras. I love these guys. They're kind of green and a little bit see-through. And then we also have the stone catfish in this tank. Down here, we have our bumblebee gobies. They are being kept in freshwater right now, but if you guys bring them home, I recommend that you take them home to a brackish water tank. They do like salt in their water. And here are our extra large Amano shrimp, great little algae cleaners. Let's see. In this tank we have the Von Rio tetras, and it looks like some Congo tetras mixed in here with the golden dwarf Nanacara cichlids. They're a type of dwarf cichlids. And in this tank we have Maxillaris pristella tetras. We also have, not to skim over them, the bamboo shrimp, also filter feeders just like those vampires. Here is our glowfish tank. We got the glowfish tetras, glowfish danios. I think there should be like one glowfish barb in here, but I think he might have sold. But yeah, that's our glowfish tank right now. Here we have black ruby barbs, New Guinea red rainbows, Madagascar rainbows, yellow rainbows, black phantom tetras, black skirt tetras, and some green tiger barbs in here. I actually think we're really low on green tiger barbs, so scratch that. We don't have any green tiger barbs in there. More horseface loaches right here. Yo-yo botias are really good if you have a pest snail problem. They clean them right up. We also have in this tank more black ruby barbs. Here we have the red frontosas. These seem to be the Apisto Hongsloi and the Apisto Negesini mixed in. Here we have jeweled Gouramis, Marlieri. It's those long boys right there. More Apistos. I think those are also the Negesini. I know we have Apisto opals in here also. And then we have, where is it? It is these guys. Let me get a better shot. Those yellow boys right here are gonna be the golden dwarf barbs. Up here, albino tiger barbs that have been fed, don't be fooled. And looks like tiger barbs, regular tiger barbs in here. We also still have a ongoing sale for our spider wood. It's $5 per. Just gotta look through them, find the piece that you like for your aquascape, and go with it. One flower horn left. We have a breeding pair of polar convicts here with some babies. Albino neon tetras up there, also known as goat tetras, balloon mollies, and then I think we have one leopard puffer left for you guys that love puffers. Bunch of fresh Java moss. If you guys want any Java moss, we got them. These are super packed. Our feeders, we got ghost shrimp mixed with prawns. Here are our common plecos, small and large. These guys do get up to a foot, so just keep that in mind when you grab them. Feeder rosies for any larger fish that you guys have that want some live food. We have black neons in this tank with assorted guppies. 24K gold cloud minnows. We've got baby red shoulder severums in this tank, and some inler and guppy hybrids like those guys. I think those are the Japanese blue ones. And then obviously mystery snails are gonna be all about. We got the gold, black, purple, and blue mystery snails. Like these are one of our blue ones. Here we have neon blue electric acaras, a whole tank of them. Here we have red glass barbs and what looks like some large gold mystery snails. Celestial pearl danios in this tank with bloodfin tetras. We also have rabbit snails in this tank, and then smaller baby discus. They're not really baby, but they're like in the teenage phase, I guess you could say. So there are those. Over here we have red phantom tetras, and we also have bleeding heart tetras, and then red and blue Colombian tetras in this tank. In this tank we have the Norman lamp eyes killifish, which are going to be those guys that have that just bright blue pop to their eyes. Then the blue tetras, some regular white cloud minnows, and then we have, I think those are the gold barbs. Those guys right there, those are gold barbs. More assorted discus, more assorted discus. And then here we have daisy blue rice fish. They also have those bright blue eyes. And then a bunch of assorted endlers in this tank. We also have a crap ton of wood, pre-filters, sponges, hangback filters, sponge filters. We have the circulation and wave makers right here. More wood, spider wood, mopani wood, siphons. We do have some aquascaping tools right here. A bunch of filters for you to choose from, magnet cleaners, etc. There's a lot back here. You guys gotta come back here and take a look. Got tank kits all around, air pumps, like little, got the bubblers, the air stones, filter stuff, all for customizable filters like canisters. We got cholla wood, and then obviously an assortment of rimless tanks back here, and also nano lights. UNS contra soil, substrate. We also got a bunch of shrimp decor right here. And of course, you guys know the quarantine section where we keep all of our fish before we move them out to the floor. We met them, make sure they're nice and healthy. Here are most of the dry goods, pre-filters, fertilizers, medicine right here. A bunch of medicine for you guys all the way up. And then Zyme 7 for bacteria, Monster 360 for all that. People with overstocked tanks or just detritus, it's always good to have it. Use it after every water change. Salt, pH balance, ammonia food for when you're trying to cycle your tank. You feed your bacteria in your tank with that ammonia fluid. Garlic guard all the way up. Prime, a lot of prime. Test kits for calcium, phosphate, nitrates, we got it. And then real quick before I move to the back, this is all of our food. We got Hikari, Cobalt, Sarah, Tetra. We even got Rapashi here. Bunch of dry treats up there. People that are trying to just buy food and get it over with. The jumbo size up there. Northfin. We got Aqueon food. Bug bites. There you go, guys. Super Delight. Even probiotics. We got it. Large food. Large bags of food for koi. And then just a bunch of assorted goodies. You guys gotta come see it in person. We got a lot of stuff jammed in here. Moving towards the back. We got some small angelfish left. These are really cute if you want to see your fish grow out a little bit. Here's a Galaxias pleco, elephant nose, slightly aggressive fish. You gotta be careful with these guys because they can pick on your fish. They're not a docile community fish. Here we got peacock gudgeons, slightly aggressive also. Super red bristle nose in this tank. Cute honey gouramis. And then we also have the red lizard whiptail in this tank. They only get up to 3 inches and they stay pretty skinny. So the size you're seeing them right now, just expect some length on them, but they generally stay like the same width. Those guys are really cute. One of my favorite algae eaters. Let me go and grab a stool, as you guys know. Substrate. This is the stand we use in our tank. Carib Sea Supernatural Sunset. More substrate all the way down. Eco Complete. Got a bunch of sea chem ones. We also have one last bag of Fluvistratum. We got Aquasolum. So there's that on the substrate. And of course, more rocks all lining the floor, as you guys can see. Now, moving up here, we got giant Danios, great large schooling fish for your aggressive tanks or semi-aggressive. They're really fast. They act as a great dither fish, kind of distract the tank a little bit, curb aggression. We got small archer fish, orange chromides, and then we have African bushfish. They are slightly slow moving, so don't put them with super fast fish. It would outcompete them for like food. Do note that they do predate on shrimp. They'll easily snack on one the moment they get the chance. So there's that one, and then we have, like, can't really see him, one African butterfly left, and he's pretty sizable. Here we have our black ghost knives. Look at them wiggle. Cute little buggers. Look at that guy go. Albino red tail sharks and regular red tail sharks. Here is our gourami tank, our dwarf gourami tank. We have flame dwarf gouramis, regular dwarf gouramis, and then we have dojo loaches. We usually also get powder blues in, but right now we don't have any. We also have golden wonder killifish. They like to occupy the top level of your tank if you guys are looking to kind of fill in that space. Here we have large German blue rams that were locally bred. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. If you guys are looking for that centerpiece fish, there you are. Something to note though is that most rams do thrive and almost kind of require 80-degree temperature plus. Like you gotta have your tank at like 80, 81, 82 degrees for them to really do well. Sunset gourami, and then more assorted angelfish, and then our neon tetras. Here we have Synodontis euteris, which is going to be like that guy right there is a Synodontis euteris. And then the other guys are the Synodontis. I think it's pronounced ocellifer or ocellifer. I'm not entirely sure. Those guys do get up to around like 14 to 18 inches. So they do get sizable. These guys, not so much. About a foot is what those guys get. Here, dwarf giraffe catfish, which are neat. They're all sitting there, but these guys eat a lot, and anything that fits in their mouth is game, so just be wary of that when you get these catfish. Here we have our medium-sized clown loaches that get scared whenever I get super close to them, so they dart back and forth. That's right, get your exercise in, guys. Let's go, let's go. I like to see the hustle. Let's go. There they go. Anyways, we got the blue gouramis, the gold gouramis. Well, those are actually the opaline gouramis, and then the gold gouramis. We have moonlight gouramis, which are these white ones right here. And then we have small baby basmati rainbows that are mixed in here. But pretty much our gouramis here, a little pearl gourami in the mix here also. More German blue rams. We have electric blue balloon rams. These little bookers, they look so ridiculous. Look at that. Look like little Oompa Loompas. But yeah, those are those guys. Very neat, very bright. Great centerpiece fish. And then we also have, I think we have some gold rams in here too. But yeah, those guys right there. Next up, paradise gourami, spike tail. And then we do have some marble kubotai loaches. These are very niche. If you're into your loaches, they got great patterns on them. Very unique looking loach we got here. And then we have albino bichers. And I think about 2 ornate bichers left. This is our goldfish tank. We got a mix of Randa goldfish, large Ranchu goldfish, and black moor goldfish. Here is our koi tank. There you guys go. We got parrots in this tank, an assortment of cichlids really. So here we go. This one's gonna be mainly peacocks. I see a Venusis in there. And then up here we have our slightly smaller than the others, our peacock tank. Here our baby Mbuna tank. Here we have the these are called the Chilotes headstanders. They get the name because they are angled towards their towards the floor, so it looks like they're standing on their head. So those guys are very niche, very cool fish. And then we have the Exodon bucktooth tetra, and then we also have spotted silver dollars, which are going to be these guys right here. Next tank, black piebald, Venusis, yellow-sided peacocks, and blue dolphin haps. In this tank we have the Haplochromis obliquitans and the Haplochromis eastern happy. More peacocks, assorted Mbunas. Here we have our baby assorted peacocks. More, slightly larger, but still baby assorted peacocks. Medium-sized Mbunas. We got the, I think the cobalt blues and the red zebra Mbunas in this tank. Here we have the filamentosis barbs, those big guys right there going crazy. We also have the Dabawi cats, some clown knives in here, and the cigar anastomus. Those clown knives are gorgeous, look at those. Here is our Tanganykan tank. We have the black widow frontosas, gonna be those guys. The Tropheus de Boise, that spotted blue boy. We also have some Neo Lalupi orange that were locally bred here in Houston. And then some Calvis. I think that's a gold Calvis right there. We also got in orange seam plecos. They're gonna be right there. We also have chubby plecos. They're also in another tank. I'll show you those in a bit. Here, the gold Tropheus Chalumba. Here we have the Kinyi cichlids and the Haplochromis Nurere cichlids. In this tank, I think we have only one large Pacu left. Is right there, and then a bunch of large clown loaches. Looks to be around 6 to 7 inches. And some bala sharks in there. Also, I think 3 or 4 Colombian woodcats that are really large. You can see the tail of one sticking out right there. Brachardi cichlids, Frontosa, Burundi. I think that's mainly what we have in this tank right now, and a Calvis or 2 in there. Also a jeweled Ochromis or 2 in there. Gold Tropheus Chalumba, Dolphin Mori, and the red fin Borealis. I love the red fins. They have such a nice contrast. In this tank we have small clown loaches, Arulius barbs. We also have the midnight woodcats and Hoblo catfish. Our display tank, Congo tetras. We also got the albino versions of those, so albino Congos. And then I think 3 or 4 polka dot picus catfish left. Those guys get about 6 inches. Here are some great quality Oscars, albino Oscars and red tiger Oscars. We also have the Pellegrini pleco in this tank. There's about 3 or 4 of them. There's more, one there, one there. Here we have cherry barbs. These are German whiteback guppies. We also have Farlowella catfish in this tank, and then the whiptail Loricaria catfish. That's going to be the whiptail Loricaria catfish, and those are going to be the Farlowella. They're both skinny boys, but they look drastically different. So we got those in here, gold severums also. 1 pearl gourami left. This is going to be our black and purple mystery snail tank. And then we also have the gold spot pleco, large gold spot plecos right there. Here we have our green phantom plecos. You see the blue phantom is going to be black back there. And then our chubby plecos are actually all huddled in a corner there. So those guys are back there. And I think, if I'm correct, these are American flagfish. We should have, I think, we might have sold out, but I think there might be 1 blue Panac pleco left. Those are gorgeous, but he might be in that container right there. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check on him. But here, Geophagus, wild caught green severums. We have the Nicaraguanse cichlid here, some jewel cichlids in there, a bunch of blood parrots. Here we have a blue-eyed cichlid, I think 1 or 2 Caputo cichlids left. We also have para cichlids at the back. They've got gorgeous patterning. They kind of look like leopards on their tail. These guys are hogging the screen, so you guys, I can't really focus on them. But yeah, para plecos back there. Here we have our golden nugget plecos. Love these guys. And we also have the big spotted and citrus pleco. So the gold nugget is that one right there with the yellow on its fin. And then the ancistrus is going to be the more spread out yellow dots right there. Here we have Turkana jewels, bright red cichlids, highly aggressive, but they bring a pop to your already aggressive tank. Hopefully if you're stocking it or if you're setting up an aggressive tank. We also have turquoise, jewel cichlids, and then we have Crobensis cichlids in here also. Up here we have a mix of Texas parrot cichlids, and I think these are also convict cichlids in here. Here we have the high cover red angelfish. It's a koi, high cover red koi angelfish. Here we have a mix of rainbow cichlids and keyhole cichlids. Anything else in here? I see a royal pleco in the back right there, also known as a broken stripe pleco. I think that's it, just a mix of the rainbow and keyholes in that tank. Here we have the coon marble cichlids, the polar blue convict cichlids, also red spotted gold severums, and snow white polar convicts. These are going to be our medium assorted angelfish. Here we have our extra large discus. Look at that, beautiful. Here we have our smaller, not cichlids, but well, they are cichlids, but our smaller discus to medium discus, and also wild caught discus. Here we have our Cuban cichlids, Salvini cichlids, green terror cichlids, and some blue acaras in this tank. I'm pretty sure there's some chocolate cichlids mixed in there also. We have guppies here, dragon mixed guppies, half black Moscows, tiger mosaics, and then some LT gray endlers in this tank. And here black koi with some dragon tail mixed in. And then we also got some spotted albinus rubber plecos. They're these guys on the wall and over here. And then we have our jumbo size discus, and they're right here. Beautiful guys. Assorted guppies. This tank too, more assorted guppies. Here we have the albino red koi guppies and some Venezuela cories. Also we got some red fin thresher plecos in. They're all the way in the back right there. Here we have the polka dot pleco. Kind of looks like the ancestral one, but they are different. Sunset platies in this tank. And here we have the gold dusted platies, and also I think it's coral blue, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. Here we have the Kohaku koi swordtail platies, more Venezuela cories in here. And then we also have the guppy endler hybrids. Those are the Japanese blue. It's gonna be those blue boys right there. Daisy blue rice fish in here, super red bristlenose. This guy is being weird, don't stop chasing him around. And then some small size bristlenose plecos, and also albino bristlenose plecos in that tank. Here we have an assorted mix of platies, more assorted mix of platies. Here we have the Curviceps acara cichlid. We also have Bolivian rams, port acaras, and some clown plecos in here. And then here we have our tiger shovel nose catfish. They're all huddled up together. Here we have the golden speartail endlers, and then we have German whitebacks in this tank. We also got a bunch of Cynodontis petricola catfish. They're all over there. And then here we have our ruby red platies, and then some more plecos in the back. But that will do it for the store tour. Pretty much covered everything here. You guys get to see it all before you come in. Gonna head out. See you guys next time. Bye.